And welcome to the Ninja Show. It's the Ninja with the pork chop yet again.
Ninja chops. Yep.
Wow. You wanted to hit us with the national anthem? You can do better than Fergie. It's not hard.
Yeah, I can do better than Fergie. My rendition of the national anthem, without all the, what do they call that? The fluctuation, without all the voice scaling is ha 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 ha. At least if I do that, I don't have to worry about getting the words wrong.
Right? Because, fuck the words.
Pull a complete Christina Aguilera,
Like, I don't know the words. I'm just going to sing my shit. Fuck that.
I'll just harmonize. I'll tell you who did a really good job of singing the national anthem this year was the Army-Navy game. They got the Navy cadets.
The same as from America Got Talent?
It might be. But a beautiful rendition of the national anthem, man. Very beautiful. Did our country proud!
If you're in the Navy and you don't know the national anthem, you're just there for the dick.
At that point, you're just an ass pirate, so...
Right.
I sail the high seas and get it, and then I'm on my knees, 16 men on a dead man's chest.
Wow. Wow.
Just saying.
Wow, 15 guys around one cookie.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright, so, did you hear about Russia? Vaguely. So, new doping scandal in the Olympics for Russia.
What else is new?
Right. Okay, so what sport do you think they in this time?
Saying that it's Russia and saying that they're probably tired of getting their ass beat by the Canadians in hockey. I want to say hockey.
No.
What is it?
The dramatic, the hard-pressing, the amazingly strenuous sport of curling.
Oh, it's like darts with stones.
Right? I got a question. How much sweeping do you have to do that you need a performance-enhancing drug?
Well, I will say this. Have you ever watched them sweep?
I've watched them sweep. I can do that shit on a weekend.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen arms go that fast since I walked in on my 12-year-old brother, if you know what I mean.
Whatever. No. Look,
just saying.
If you're using performance-enhancing drug to sweep or to jerk off, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, true. But the thing about it is there is a lot of sweeping that's involved, and mistakes can be made, accidents can happen, ligaments can be pulled. So, I mean, I'm not saying I defend their action. I'm just saying, yeah.
How crappy of an athlete are you that you're a curler to begin with?
Hey, man, curling is a real sport.
It's a real sport, but so's golf. Anyway.
I play golf. Come on.
Yeah, you throw out your back. Anyway,
throw out my back playing golf.
But that you're sweeping really hard, that you need steroids.
Well, I don't think they use it to gain an upper hand. I think they do it to keep from pulling muscles. I mean, steroids don't just... I mean, okay, it's just like the whole baseball thing. I don't like the fact that Barry Bonds juiced. I don't like the fact that Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, Sammy Sosa, all of them juiced. But here's the thing. Did steroids help them build muscle to drive that ball far? Well, fuck yeah. But still, steroids doesn't help you hit the ball.
Okay, but you're currently... Okay, you're sliding some shit and then...
Yeah, I mean, all you're doing is scuffing ice.
Yeah, come on, man.
I just don't see where it needs to be making national headlines.
One of the reasons Russia is not even officially Russia in this Olympics. No, they've been caught doping so many times. Russia is actually not allowed to be Russia in the Olympics. It's athletes from Russia competing. They're not allowed to. They have to wear the Olympic symbol and shit. They can't even wear their own flag. They keep their national anthem.
But Mike just said that there's a video online of some Russians curling with AK-47s and an AT mine. That is awesome.
Yeah, I would want performance-enhancing drugs with that. I wouldn't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the only time that's okay.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
So, moving on to possibly the worst experience you can have on a plane.
You were telling me about this.
Oh. Farting passenger forces plane to make emergency landing. Now that was the headline of the story I read, and when I read that headline, I'm like, "What they do? Think there was a sewage leak?"
This is your captain speaking. We have made an emergency landing at SDF in Louisville, Kentucky. We want to thank all of our passengers for flying Delta Ass Lines today, and that is all.
Oh. No.
So, what actually happened? Because you know the story, and I just know the gist of it.
Just the joke. Yeah, no, apparently this dude was ripping ass so bad, the two guys sitting next to him were like, "If you don't start farting, we're going to beat your ass." And the guy's like, "Yeah, whatever." And they then commenced to beating his ass.
Where's the air marshal?
Oh, they had to land the plane. This is the best part. Well, I don't know, the best part is the most logical part. The two guys who were beating the guy's ass got arrested. The two wives, the two guys who were beating the guy's ass got arrested. And then they took off again with the stinky motherfucker still in the plane shitting his pants. We're like, fuck the rest of the passengers.
Alright, so problem is still not solved. Once again, where the fuck is the air marshal?
Well, it turns out...
I mean, some people need to get blacklisted, but this guy definitely is make the brown list, right?
What can Brown do for you?
Yeah, no shit. Or is there? Shit.
Well, it just turns out having a smelly asshole's not a felony.
Well, I guess that's true.
Right.
But still.
That's why I'm down in jail.
But still, chemical warfare.
Right?
Nobody wants to smell that shit.
It's only chemical warfare if you laid a lot of mustard down before it started.
Yeah, well, moving on.
Oh. Alright, let's see, moving on. They're remaking movies like crazy, and this one has got me confused. How in the modern day, with modern technology, are they remaking the Overboard movie?
Okay, I see this. I don't think we could call it Overboard, because I don't think anybody in the modern age is going to be able to fall for, oh, I fell off a boat and I almost drowned, and then I think I'm this person's wife. But I think roofies could be involved somehow.
Roofies could be involved somehow?
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, I don't know why they call them roofies, because you never end up on the roof. They should call them flories.
Floor.
Just saying.
I'm doing. Wow. No, with all the technology, you tell me one billionaire woman who gets amnesia and disappears that nobody's going to find her except for the one poor dude in the forest.
Well, I mean, not only that. Well, it wasn't the fact that it was a poor dude in the forest. He was a carpenter that was fixing her yacht that she did not like. He was a contractor.
Yeah.
He ends up building a mini golf course. But the thing is, with as much technology we have nowadays, this woman is probably like any dog. It's probably chipped and tracked. You know?
Check. That birthmark on her ass this time is actually a tracking chip.
Yeah.
I got a question: is how are they going to find another one that's extremely ugly to fill the role of Goldie Hawn?
Goldie Hawn wasn't that bad, man. Goldie Hawn just had no chest.
No chest. She had no ass. She had no legs. She had kind of like a 10-year-old boy.
Long hair. Oh my gosh, one of the Hanson brothers.
Oh.
Goldie Hawn.
So you're telling me Catholic priest is what made the movie famous?
Oh yeah, Goldie Hawn. What's the difference between a Catholic priest and acne, don't you?
What is the difference?
Acne waits till you're after 10 on your face.
Wow.
Anyway, Goldie Hawn's character could be. I'll tell you who will get the part.
Ryan Reynolds.
No. Well, Ryan Reynolds will probably get either that or Bradley Cooper will get the part of Kurt Russell.
I don't know.
Or Chris Pratt. Pratt's gotten quite a few roles.
I kind of feel like Ryan Reynolds would be more attractive than Goldie Hawn in that movie.
Well, no, I'm talking about, you know who will get Goldie Hawn's role, don't you?
No.
Name one chick actress who has gotten more roles in the past 5 years than anybody else.
Scarlett Johansson?
No.
Okay. Well, see, if it's non-superhero movies, I don't watch them. I don't know.
Jennifer Lawrence, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a preview for her new movie coming up. It's called Red Sparrow, and it's rated R, and she spends, like in the preview, she spends half the movie wet.
That's funny. Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Everybody's excited
Get
about
it, Peter.
Jennifer Lawrence rated R movie.
I'm ready for a Jennifer Lawrence rated M movie.
Brian?
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
But dude, leak pics. Just come in.
The lead pics, man. Anything be Photoshop. But
No, she's one of the ones that go, yeah, that's me. I sent my boyfriend. They weren't supposed to get out. He's got to whack off something. Might as well be me. She literally said that.
girlfriends. Everyone out here who is a female that is a girl friend. Anyone out here that is a female that is dating a guy. There is not a guy that you are dating that is jacking off to you. That's the whole point of masturbation, is to be in a different world. Now I'm starting to sound like the guy in the Twilight Zone.
A whole new world.
But send every pic you want, ma'am. It's not you he's thinking of when he bites his lips and closes his eyes, alright? Just saying. That's a Green Day reference.
It just dawned on me the former head of our HR department's watching.
Who's that?
Robin Moore.
What up, Robin?
I think she might have clicked off it. I just looked over as you were making that joke.
That's cool.
Well, former.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. But, yeah, with all these movie reboots, I really think they don't have anything sacred anymore. Or,
Well, I mean, okay. Everything, there is not an original idea anymore. We are past the point of originality, it seems like. Everything is either a rendition of or a reboot. Even the comic book movies, man.
no, those aren't reboots.
Yeah, that, but they're renditions of a comic book.
Right, but that's just like saying
But
somebody writes a book.
The thing is, man, they're renditions of a comic book. They're not an original idea. Now, they do have a creative spin, don't get me wrong, but they're not an original idea.
You need to see Black Panther.
I need to see Black Panther. I do need to see Black Panther.
And Thor Ragnarok.
And Thor Ragnarok.
And apparently Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
And the what?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
I have seen them.
Then how the fuck were you saying Star Wars was all human?
I didn't say he was all human. I said he was an Earthling.
He's not Earth. And
Is he from Earth?
No.
He was born on Earth.
Doesn't mean you're from Earth.
Bullshit. You're born on Earth.
No,
You are born on Earth.
he is half planet.
Alright, he's a halfling.
Oh.
He's a halfling Earthling.
Yeah.
He's a half Earthling, alright? But the thing is, he's from Earth, man. His father is, I guess, an entity.
He's ego, which I think was the most uncreative name for that character, and that's the name from the comics.
But
too.
Kurt Russell did a hell of a job.
That's because Kurt Russell is amazing.
Kurt Russell was amazing.
Kurt,
Best Kurt Russell movie.
Oh, ooh, that's tough. Damn. Big Trouble in China or Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash is good. Big Trouble in Little China is amazing.
Yeah, it's,
Or he plays the truck driver.
Yeah.
That was good.
that was a good movie. You can't go wrong with Big Trouble in Little China.
My favorite Kurt Russell movie though, Tombstone.
Tombstone was good.
Tombstone.
I don't even like westerns, and I like Tombstone.
Tombstone.
But see, my problem I run into that is I don't even like westerns, so I couldn't make that my favorite.
Get my hair right.
Getting your hair right?
Get my hair right. I look sexy, don't I?
My forehead up is alright.
From the forehead up is fine.
Yeah, everything below
From this
that.
up, I look like Ryan Gosling.
Nah.
Oh yeah, from here up, Ryan Gosling. From here down, it looked like a Ryan Gooseling.
Nah.
It just looked like a gooseling.
Yeah, no, so Kurt Russell, Big Trouble in China. They're remaking that movie.
Are they really?
Oh, they were talking about it. I don't know if it actually went through.
Speaking of remakes, have you ever seen the original Blade Runner?
No.
Dude, it's great. Have you seen the new Blade Runner?
No. But it's not a reboot, that's a sequel.
Yeah.
It was billed as
It's a sequel, don't get me wrong, but it's considered a reboot.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, my buddy Shelby, Kurt Russell, the Escape movies. Escape from New York, Escape from LA, where he plays Snake.
Oh, yeah, no, Snake Plissken.
Yeah,
Snake
man.
Plissken, he's a pimp.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Good job, Shelby. Hell yeah,
Did
man.
you know Chris Hardwick is in Escape from LA?
Where?
Exactly. Do you remember the scene when Bruce Campbell's the surgeon? And he's going to cut his face off?
Yes.
And he ends up breaking loose and punching the head, and he looks at this little troll-looking dude and goes, "Get my guns!"
Yeah.
That was Chris Hardwick makeup.
You're shitting me.
No!
That's fucking awesome.
Right? I learned that on the Chris Hardwick first. I listened, he was talking about it. He interviewed Chris. I was like, yeah, go get my guns. And if I'm remembering that story incorrectly and I'm lying, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to lie.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I lie all the time.
I
tell everybody I'm hot, but I'm not.
Oh, you're definitely not.
I'm definitely not. Thanks.
Sorry.
All right, so what's next?
What's next? Well, I mean, we can talk about different things, but it's always a good time to
Oh,
talk
we're
about
doing
football.
headlines right now.
Oh, we have headlines. Andrew Luck says Frank Rich's new offense sounds great. Everything is easy from the sidelines.
Everything is easy from the sidelines.
He's actually looking at another surgery on his shoulder.
He needs to. I'm telling you right now, he's in jeopardy of losing one ass kick if he sits on the bench too much longer. I mean, he needs to really position himself to set on the other cheek. You know, don't show favoritism to one cheek because he is going to blow out a glute. If he blows that glute out, man, his bench riding career is done. He could possibly lose a spot in the NFL altogether.
I'm just saying, in all seriousness, if he has another surgery on his shoulder, the only thing that boy could do was throw the ball. He couldn't scramble. He didn't do nothing. He's a dead man if he can't throw the ball. And the Colts turned out still have not learned their lesson of Peyton Manning and didn't put together any other part of the team.
Well, I mean, at this point, Lucas Oil Stadium's nothing but a tornado shelter because if you're there, there's no chance of a touchdown.
Oh, burn!
I mean, between Jacoby Brissett and Andrew Not So Lucky Luck.
And the ultimate ass raping that the Patriots put upon them with the McDaniels move.
Oh my God! There's quite a few people that are Colts fans at work, and I've asked them the last week, how's that McDaniels coaching job working out for you?
Oh,
You know how many fuck yous I get a day because of that?
I just walk up to a Colts fan, they see my team, and they're like, "Fuck you, go away." I don't even say anything.
How bad does your team have to be that they're like, I could be a head coach, but I'm not. I'm just going to stay an offensive coordinator, guys.
I actually read a story that he was actually 100% going to go, and then Robert Kraft went and goes, "Whatever they're paying you, we'll give you more just to fuck them over."
Yeah, it was great. And speaking as Titans fans, that's fucking hilarious.
I laughed so hard.
How do you think Mike Vrabel's going to do for us, man? I loved watching Mike Vrabel play when he was a Pat. Man, he was a great linebacker.
He was a great linebacker, but my thought was we didn't need another defensive
Coordinator coach.
We didn't need we needed an offensive coordinator. We needed somebody who was a quarterback specialist to work with Mariota. That's what we needed, and I was extremely worried about that until he brought in his offensive coordinator he chose.
I'm about to say, he's bringing in a really good staff. So.
Right, that's the thing.
And what's great about it is he's not with the Texans no more now, so we have an extra shot of beating him.
Right, that was my thing. I was actually extremely worried at first when I just heard his name announced. I'm like, that's not what we fucking needed. We needed somebody specialized in offense.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Then they brought in the offensive coordinator from the fucking Texans and the defensive coordinator from the Ravens. I'm like, okay, this guy's making good moves. I'm in.
Yep, I'm all in, man. We're going to roll down to Nashville this year.
I was really surprised though. They rewarded the coach for making the playoffs the first time in 10 years and winning the playoff game the first time in 20 years by firing him.
Yeah, I know. But see, that's what I like about Tennessee is they made it to the playoffs, got a playoff win, still not satisfied.
No.
They fired him. The Bengals have not had a playoff win since 1990. They have been to the playoffs 6 times since 1990 and have 0 wins.
Yeah.
And Marvin Lewis just got signed to a 2-year extension.
Well, I'm actually convinced at this point that Marvin Lewis has pictures of the owner screwing a cheerleader.
Oh, Mike Brown. He's got some kind of dirt on Mike Brown.
Yeah.
My buddy Shelby asked, did you watch Dragon Ball Super episode 128? I'm not big on the episode numbers, but I stopped watching Dragon Ball Super at the end of the Goku Black saga. So I probably haven't seen 128.
And the only thing I ever watched with Goku was a little flip book where he fought Superman online.
That's fucking crazy, man. You're not a DBZ fan?
Dude, there is so much shit in the world to read and to watch and everything else. By the time I discovered what Dragon Ball was, I'm already 10 years behind. I literally have more shit in my house to read and watch than I have years left in my life.
I understand, and that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. But I'm telling you, DBZ is definitely worth watching. Especially Super. Dragon Ball Super.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I just don't know where. I'm still trying to finish all the seasons of Supernatural.
Oh, there's a lot.
Exactly. Alright, I
There's
still
like,
have
what,
it.
14 seasons of Supernatural?
It is still on the air and they're still making new episodes.
Yeah.
They're talking about stopping around episode 400 now.
Oh, around 400.
Yeah, like that's their new marker. They're going to make 400 episodes. And the good thing with Supernatural is literally this show doesn't have to end. Like, there'll always be shit for them to fight. And I'm still in the earlier season, so it hasn't got bullshitty yet. I imagine at one point it does kind of have to get a little bullshitty. Just like the show Prison Break was awesome till they escaped from prison.
Yeah.
Then they're like, okay, y'all out of prison now. We don't know what to do with you anymore. So there's that. And my wife watches that show once. You want to talk about a show that lost its mind?
What's that?
Once Upon a Time.
Oh, yeah. I remember watching a couple of them, but...
The original concept was great, but this is how lame they got with this last season. They totally just didn't know what to do anymore, so they started over and basically restarted the story from the beginning, and nobody knew they were in a fairy tale anymore, and everybody got to remember right again.
It's like Lost.
It's really like a third time everybody's lost.
Seen the series finale of Lost, the 2-part series
No,
finale?
I have not. I've never watched a single episode of Lost.
Are you going to watch Lost?
As soon as I heard there was a black stone cluster on the abandoned island, I'm like, no, I'm good.
Alright, for people here who watch Lost or in the process of watching Lost, you might want to cover your ears for a second.
Or gouge your eyes out before you get to the finale.
Plane crash.
Yes.
Puts them all on an island.
Great concept for a story.
Great concept for a story. Season finale, or series finale.
Yes.
They're all dead in purgatory. Anyway, they're all dead. That's why they can't get off the island. But, yeah, and if you die in purgatory, you go straight to hell, apparently.
Well, that's a shitty way. You have no chance for heaven?
Nah, I guess not, man. I bet they're all dead.
They're all dead. You know what? That sounds like a quick wrap-up ending. There's a book, and I love the book.
It's like Sons of Anarchy, Season 7, the finale, the last 3 episodes. It's like everything he did in the last 2 episodes makes no sense because he's like just quit resolving everything. It's like, oh, beef with this person, dead. Beef with this person, dead. Beef with this person, dead. Rides out on his motorcycle and goes head on with a semi and dies.
Wow.
Series over.
Look, it's by Dean Koontz, called The Taking. And up until the last chapter, one of the most amazing books I ever read. Like,
Really good book. Crazy ending.
Yeah. Like, the last chapter is, yeah, the devil did it. No, really, the devil did it. Okay, book over.
Shelby says supernatural rules.
And Shelby is right.
Yeah, he's one.
Yeah. Shelby's awesome.
Yeah, Shelby's a good guy.
Alright. Back to our last headline, because this one just cracked me up. The KFCs and
In the UK.
in the UK, in the other country, because in America,
United Kingdom, for those who don't know.
in America, we wouldn't let this shit happen. KFCs are closing as chains run out of chicken in the UK. That's right, all the KFCs in the UK ran out of chicken. 370 stores. All the McDonald's in the UK said, that's fine. We don't use real chicken in our nuggets anyway. So they're good. They're still open.
Yeah, well, it's like this. You run out of chicken in the UK, it's not that big of a deal. You run out of chicken in the United States, I have seen people riot for less. Hell, we have seen people here late riot. There's movements. You know, I imagine that there's also a counter movement for that. The vegans and vegetarians probably have the Chicken Lives Matter campaign going on in the UK, and that's cool, man. You know, every chicken does matter. Every chicken does have its place in the world. It's usually between the gravy and the mashed potatoes. And but it's really, I mean, you think about it, frying chicken is really a very brutal. I mean, you would think, oh, fried chicken's nothing. Fried chicken's just fried chicken. But here's the thing about fried chicken. It's like this, man. You take the carcass of the mother and then drag it through the mixed up remains of her unborn children.
Yes.
And then roll it in flour and fry it. I mean, that's like me cutting off an arm and then rolling it through a placenta mix and then frying it. But I mean, it's a brutal concept, fried chicken, but it's fucking delicious.
I mean, look, fried chicken is one of the greatest things ever invented. Did I ever tell you about the time I actually ran into a PETA person while I was buying eggs? Oh wait, what are you reading?
Shelby says the Dark Tower books had a messed up ending.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Look, fuck Stephen King for those books for a couple
I'm about
reasons.
to say Stephen King, man.
Stephen King can eat my dick with books for a couple reasons. I read those books as they were coming out.
Really?
Fuck yes.
I didn't get to read them until about a year ago. But
Okay.
I waited for the Dark Tower movie to come out. I heard it was coming. Like I said, about a year and a half.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need anything in the books to do the movie because
I will say this: Matthew McConaughey did a really good job playing the Man in Black.
except for the Men in Black shit died in the first 10 minutes of the movie the way they fucking did it because fuck that movie. Fuck that movie and the ass of Spike Dildo.
Wow, that's a little bit harsh.
Fuck that movie.
Okay.
I got it for $3 on Black Friday and I felt like I overpaid.
Apparently, fuck the Black Tower movie, guys.
Alright, Dark Tower.
I said the Black Tower.
You
the
said
Dark Tower.
The Dark Tower. Get your shit right, motherfucker.
This is not Middle Earth.
No.
There are not two Black Towers.
I forget which book, what numbers it was. I think it might have been 3 to 4 or 2 to 3. But they're in a fucking train. And then the book ends. They're about to smash into a fucking wall. And that book ended with them about to smash into the wall. The next book came out 7 years later.
Oh my god.
Stephen King can eat my dick.
Stephen King can eat a dick.
And then you finally finish reading, and after the fourth one was just fucking hard to read. The fifth one was hard to read. The sixth, they just got longer and bigger and more bullshitty.
Well, I mean,
only to find out this guy do it all over again. And he's been doing it all over again for years. And
I'm trying to think the exact timeline here. It's like Harry Potter. In a sense, not really a major cliffhanger by any means, but between book 4 and book 5, there's like 4.5-5 year gap.
oh, you mean in the writing of the books?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there wasn't no cliffhanger. The great thing about the Harry Potter books in
Voldemort come back.
He came back, but he hadn't really done anything yet.
Oh, he killed Cedric Diggory.
So fuck Robert Pattinson.
Well, yes, but
Like,
Cedric Diggory, come on,
I
man.
cared about Cedric Diggory until he played him.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You know who would have played a bit better Cedric Diggory?
Anybody on the planet?
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say anybody but Robert Pattinson.
Right? Like, seriously. He was supposed to be a badass.
He was a great vampire. You know why? Because I hate vampires.
Right? Because he sparkled? Because he's fucking fairy.
He's a shiny vampire. I sparkle in the sun because I'm a shiny vampire.
Do you know why Christina Stewart cheated on him?
Fuck no. Why?
Right? Because any chick was better than that.
Any kid was. There's a reason she didn't smile the entire time.
Oh. That bitch still hasn't smiled yet.
Oh, the one with the train was a Wizard in Glass.
Yeah.
Book 3.
Yeah. God. Like, 7 years waiting for the fucking next book to come out.
God damn it, man. I would find something else to read. Well, it seemed like it took me 7 years to read Stephen King's It. I think Stephen King's books are great when they become movie adaptations.
Yes.
Because you don't have to read them.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed when reading Stephen King, he gives backstories to characters who are only in the book for a fucking minute and a half. Like, I don't give a shit that Sarah, who lives 3 houses down from the main character, who grew up in Harkinville, Tennessee, went to the grocery store to buy exactly 1 pound of carrots, 2 things of celery, and she goes in her door and we never fucking see her again. I think that those details could be fucking left out.
There's a book.
Say she's wearing a blue dress and call it fucking quits, man. I mean, you don't have to detail your details. That's why you turn a fucking 120-page book into a 1,120-page book.
Fuck yes. I think he gets paid by the word. I think that's how it
Yeah, no
starts.
shit.
Well, there was a book, and I had blasted the name of the books from my memory and who wrote it. But I remember, this is what I remember about this book. The opening 2 pages of this book, not a paragraph. And that's 2 pages were describing the front door to this house. Every single fucking detail. To the point where I'm pretty sure this fucking door is going to open up to a brand new fucking universe. Like this, there's something super important about this door that's going to be really important later in the book. The door is not mentioned again in the next 400 pages in the book ends.
Over-describing shit is a flaw. It's not a good trait to have.
Well, I mean, if it ends up being important later, cool. I'm glad that the left testicle was described that because that left testicle was important. But if it doesn't do anything for the rest of the fucking book, I don't care.
Well, knowing a Stephen King novel, that left testicle is either one of 2 things. It is either Satan, or it's either the testicle that holds the spawn that will become Satan.
Or it's an alien.
Or it's an alien.
Can you imagine a parasite that looks like a testicle, and that's how the aliens invade the world?
Oh,
with left
Krang.
testicles?
Krang from
Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, man.
He's a brain. He's
Yeah, but he kind of looks like a shriveled up testicle.
Because could you imagine that's actually we're all really been arguing about by the others who didn't know that males are actually only have 1 testicle, and the left testicle is actually an alien parasite. So we're all one.
That's cool. Did you know children are actually parasites? Think about it. They're a symbiont. As they're in the womb, they're a symbiont that benefits from a host. They're a parasite.
That's fucked up, but true. Holy shit. But you said symbiote, which made me remember something because I went and saw Black Panther today. You're a faggot for not going to see it. The Venom trailer.
Is it good?
They don't even show Venom, and I'm excited about this movie.
Really?
Fuck yes. I'm now decided that anytime it's a bad guy that has the muscular frame, it has to be Tom Hardy.
Really?
Fuck yes.
I mean, he was alright for Bane, don't get me wrong, but
Dude, he's gonna be a great Venom. Like, it looked amazing.
you know he's going to be a great Black Adam.
The Rock.
Dwayne the Croc Johnson.
He's gonna be the next great president.
If he runs, man, I might have to give him my vote, but
I seriously hope he runs.
I hope Tom Hanks runs too.
I mean, I'd vote for Tom Hanks, I'd vote for Oprah Winfrey, I'd vote for The Rock.
I'll not vote for Oprah.
No,
Man,
yeah.
she'd give away too much shit.
Whatever, she'd give it away to Americans.
Yeah, but we'd have to pay for it too. But
No. All we gotta pay
wait,
is
there's
taxes.
no such thing as, well, yeah, taxes would go up.
Whatever.
Bullshit.
If I get a free car, I'll pay the taxes on the fucking car.
I look at it like this, man. I see all these rich bastards are like, oh, our economy is in the trenches. We're in debt. I don't see you donating your money.
Alright, I don't want to get super political,
I
but
know.
this whole thing about the economy being in the crapper,
It isn't a crapper.
it's gone up. It's been going up since 2010. Every year has gotten better.
Oh, I know, but it's still in the crapper.
But it's been getting
I got
better.
a question for you. If you're
It's
in the middle of
improving.
a shit bowl,
Hmm?
even though you're closer to the bank, you're still in the shit bowl.
Yeah, but every inch I'm closer to the bank, I'm happy about.
I know. I'm still pissed off because I'm still covering in shit.
Yeah, but every inch you get, you're closer to being out of the shit. The economy's been better.
Venom looks sick. Jaren, oh, discuss. Venom's going to be garbage. And then Shelby says Tom Hanks 2020.
Tom Hanks, I'm all for it. And ninja kick to the throat for anybody said the Venom's gonna be garbage.
No, I'm not. You know, I'm not sold on Venom.
Have you seen the preview yet?
Yes, I've seen the teaser trailer. I haven't seen the actual trailer.
Man, it looks good.
I think I'd rather go see Infinity War. I'm just saying.
Why do you guys just see one? I'm gonna see
Well,
one.
yeah, but I'm just saying. I don't go to the I don't go to the videos.
You
I don't go to the videos very often.
That's because Blockbuster closed, you old bastard.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson VP. Yeah, I'd like that'd be funny.
I hope they make a movie because I just shoot the president and get it over with.
What? Tom Hanks? You'll kill Tom Hanks?
They have the Rock.
Dude, that's fucking Forrest Gump, dude.
He can run.
It's forced, and he can run for president.
No. Oh, no. Yeah. If they make The Rock vice president, somebody's going to shoot whoever it is. I don't give a fuck.
You know, I got a great slogan
Huh.
for the Trump presidency. Shit happens. But, I mean, we got lesser peoples in office, and I'd rather see him in there than Hillary. But that's all my political shit.
Yeah. Although, actually, political shit, one more thing.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things, Omarosa.
Omarosa?
She was a part of the White House cabinet. She won the Celebrity Apprentice. Got kicked out of the White House. She got fired.
And her new boss is?
She's on Big Brother.
Oh, my God.
And she said something that I'm going to have to agree with. She goes, y'all think Trump is bad because they were bashing Trump. That's what the show was doing. They were bashing Trump. She goes, you guys don't want to lose Trump. You don't want them to find collusion. You don't want that to happen. You think Trump's bad because Pence is actually fucking crazy.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. Mike seems to be a scary guy.
Yeah, she said literally they were in a meeting and he stopped and looked up and said, Jesus has told me to tell you this.
Well, I mean, look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden told America that Obama had a big stick. We're talking about a guy who's got a big stick here.
And you know what? I want the vice president to have my back like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Biden's fucking nuts too.
Yeah. But if you're in a national security meeting, you're like, well, Jesus just told me to tell you.
Whoa. They gave Venom telekinesis.
Okay, there is a spot in the movie where some shit gets moved, but if you're watching the preview, it's not.
So is he a fucking Jedi now?
It's not Venom that does it. It's not. He's not Venom when it happens.
Jerry Garcia
it's not even
for
time
president. Legalize marijuana. Too bad Jerry Garcia is dead.
Yeah, it's like, isn't he dead?
Yeah, Jerry Garcia is dead.
You know you really hate your president if you're willing to vote in a dead guy instead.
Well, North Carolina did do a preliminary poll. D's Nuts was on the ballot.
Oh,
Did you see that?
I did not see that.
No, Joe. D's Nuts got like 9% of the North Carolina's votes.
Oh. Wait,
North Carolina spoke, and North Carolina wants to see D's Nuts.
do you know how Obama won the first election, don't you?
How?
I'm thoroughly convinced. I looked at the polling numbers when he was going that the Democratic Party at that point, because everybody was so pissed off about everything with the war, could have ran a bowl of chicken soup and it would have won against whoever the Republicans put up.
Well, yeah, McCain. I wasn't a big fan of McCain either. McCain didn't lose to Obama. McCain lost to Bush.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot so hard. That's kind of why they lost that one. But that's going back 8 years.
Todd Weeks says Jerry Garcia is dead only to us. He's still alive in here.
He's still alive in here?
He is.
He's alive when you hit the fucking joint. That's the only time he's alive. You probably talk to him.
Hey, man. I'm just saying. I'm a deadhead. I like my Grateful Dead bears. You know, they're the only Care Bears I like. I don't excuse any form of telekinesis in a Venom film.
What if it's the bad guy?
Who gives a shit, man?
I mean, he's got to fight somebody.
That's like mixing Star Wars with Star Trek, and that's fucking wrong. Just saying.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
No.
We don't hawk the Trek here, man.
Hold on. That might be an awesome movie.
No.
That might be an awesome
No, it wouldn't be.
Like Star Trek's just cruising on the Enterprise and shows up in the middle of an intergalactic battle with some Jedi.
No.
I want somebody to write that fanfiction. Actually, you know what?
It's probably
already been written. I actually have a book next to my bed. I haven't finished reading it just because it's so bullshitty. I can't get through it, but yet it's so awesome. I can't help it. It's Star Trek meets the X-Men, and this is an official life.
I have seen that.
I have it. It's as bullshitty as it sounds. But
my favorite one is the Micronauts.
Micronauts?
What? The X-Men and the Micronauts?
I missed that. I wasn't a big X-Men person growing up. I was always a Batman.
Oh my god. That was a great series back from 86 to 88. Started in December of 86 and finished in spring around May or June of 88. But, I mean, it wasn't a very long-running series.
Right.
But it was interesting. It was interesting, to say the least. There's probably a reason why you haven't seen any video adaptation or animations made of it, but it was interesting. I'm not going to sit here and say it was my favorite, but it was interesting.
Oh, interesting. To bring Wolverine back, which I'm trying to figure out how they're going to do that. I want to read that issue. You got something over there? Something more?
Yeah, we got people going at it in the comments. Yeah, it's fucking A. Don't worry with Hollywood's lack of creativity. That movie will be out in the next 10 years. Yeah. No, but they killed Wolverine in the comics, and the way they killed him in the comics, I honestly didn't think there was a way for him to come back. Do you know how they killed him in the comics? These guys are arguing in the comments. Just
oh, is it that great?
It's funny. I can't go. Okay, just a second. Gus says, I don't excuse any form of telekinesis in a Venom film. Shelby's like, what if he's facing a telekinetic enemy?
Exactly.
Alright. Gus is, if he faces a telekinetic foe, he dies. Venom is not that powerful, and if he faces a telepath Venom, if he faces a telepath, Venom dies 10 times out of 10.
Wow.
I like this. You guys just keep arguing. I'm just going to sit over here.
Wow.
That's awesome. We got a debate within a debate.
Right?
Oh my God, we've got a circle jerk. A room full of nothing but master debaters. Crickets. You hear that one?
Wow. I got nothing for that one.
Okay.
Oh. But anyway, they killed Wolverine by completely covering him in antimanium and then having it hardened where it can't be moved. So even in theory that...
Seems like they stole something from Star Wars.
What, carbonite?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was frozen in carbonite. There's a way to release him from that.
So
there's no way...
Anytime anybody's frozen anything solid, they're stealing from Star Wars. Just saying.
Okay, but it's antimanium. There's no way to get through it. So how do they bring him back to life? Because in theory, even if he's still alive in the antimanium, there's no way to get him out. Nothing can cut through antimanium.
Okay, this is how you do it. You go, take Doctor Strange, for example. Go into the mirror vortex where anything can fucking happen. He takes his little zipper thing.
Wait, he goes antimanium, fuck you.
Sorry, he just takes it and Superman, laser vision.
Antimanium, different fucking kind of...
Oh man, Superman can do anything.
Superman can eat a dick.
Superman can fly around the world in reverse and change time. I'm pretty sure the motherfucker can zip through some antimanium.
No.
So you mean to tell me, owning a fireworks stand, that you have no Hoosker Doos, Hoosker Don'ts, Molly Daisies, with or without the scooter stick, or any bunghole zippers?
You take your scooter stick and stick in her bunghole zipper? Is that what you said?
Disney acquiring Fox has me excited for a possible X-Men Marvel Cinematic movie, which would be epic.
It's actually in the works.
I know! You know who my favorite X-Man is?
If you say fucking Cyclops, I'll throw
Fuck
it.
no.
Okay. We can't be friends if you say Cyclops.
No.
Okay.
Take a wild shot. I'm not talking the Weapon X's either. I'm not talking Wolverine, Weapon X-23, Deadpool, Cable, anything like that.
I would
I'm talking X-Men.
X-Men is your favorite. I don't know. I probably think one of my favorites is probably Cyclops. I'm just fucking with you.
You just said so. You got to hit yourself.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Nightcrawler.
Fuck yeah, dude. Nightcrawler's a badass.
He's a badass. I feel like even the X-Men movies were pretty shitty. That scene where he attacks the White House.
Just a second. It's a pretty simple solution. All they have to do is write whatever they feel like into the plot. Yes.
You and fuck the writers.
Well, no, don't fuck Mike. Mike's awesome. Mike's a smart.
Wait, is that Mike Powell? Yeah, fuck Mike.
No, don't fuck Mike. Mike's awesome.
Fuck Mike.
Mike's my boy.
Yeah, he was a horrible driver. Fuck Mike.
No, he was not. He drove all the way to Nashville, and he was part of my little wank story.
I bet he was part of your little wank.
No, man, he was.
No wonder you like him so much.
He was the one that brought me down and gave me the Rick and Morty reference to get me out of there in one piece. Well, apparently apparently we struck a nerve with our favorite X-Men because
Oh.
Gus has two favorite X-Men. He says either Colossus or Gambit.
Yeah, well, Colossus is good. Gambit.
I'm not big on Colossus because I think he's too OP. You know what I mean? I mean, he's made of fucking chrome, but is it chrome?
No, it's like steel.
Yeah.
Like, that's just it though. He's not OP. You can kill him with a steel bar.
Anyway, and Gambit's fucking cool. I like Gambit.
I like Gambit because
Anybody can throw cards. That's fucking cool. And Shelby says Beast, and I'm down with that.
Beast was good.
Beast reminds me of Wolverine without the spandex.
They brought Jean Grey back to life in the comics too.
They what?
They brought Jean Grey back in the comics. She's the Phoenix.
No shit.
No shit.
Well, see, Jean and I was reading the comic book series, The Astonishing X-Men. Jean and Colossus are, you know.
Wow.
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 Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
She really wanted a hard one.
Yes, she did. She wanted the Man of Steel, but theoretically she's in a different universe than Superman, so that's all she could get.
Oh. Wow. That's bad.
That is bad. That was a terrible joke.
It was a horrible joke. Hey, did you ever watch the X-Men animated series? The original one, the good one?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I mean, I was a kid when it came out, so of course.
Yeah. Do you remember the episode where Rogue took everybody's powers?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
She was. I think the funniest part was when Rogue used Cyclops and stuff,
Right?
because you never seen Rogue have to wear sunglasses before. And I thought, I'm just saying this from a cartoon angle. Thought she was pretty hot.
Oh, see, you gotta go there. First you're
Rogue. My buddy Shelby says Rogue was OP.
She was okay.
She was, but I mean that was, you know,
I
the
actually,
whole point of Rogue.
and the whole Rogue thing and her power is the one of the things that pissed me off about the first X-Men movie so fucking bad.
What's that?
Do you know there was only one person on the planet she could touch without draining their life?
Who was that?
Magneto.
Really?
Only person.
Why?
Their powers counterbalanced each other, whatever. She could not absorb his power. She could not drain his life. He was the one motherfucker on the planet she could get dick from. She literally goes bad for a while, goes off to be with him just
Well,
to get
I guess anybody who got a blowjob, they could really say she sucked them dry. You know?
So literally that's the only person in the whole storyline for the first X-Men movie was
You know Ian McKellen, right?
yes.
Sir Ian McKellen.
Sir Copter.
Well, Ian McKellen is the same guy who played Gandalf,
Yes.
and he also played Magneto,
Yes.
but he is gay.
Yes.
So therefore, it's Gandalf the gay and Magneto, right?
Oh, special hell. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, for the sake of the joke, I will say this: Ian McKellen's a badass.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
moving on.
That's it. The one person that ruined the X-Men movie.
Who's that?
The whole thing with Magneto and the Rogue just pissed me the fuck off.
Really?
Yeah, it just.
You know what turned me away from? You know what turned me away from the X-Men?
The fact that the Rogue's ass wasn't in enough.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
What turned me away from the X-Men was the fact that they were cheesy, and they made 5 of them. I have not got to see Apocalypse yet, but I heard that is the best of the series.
No.
Don't say X2.
No, fuck no. The first 3 X-Men movies were all garbage. The only thing worse than the first 3 X-Men movies was the X-Men Wolverine Origins movie.
Yeah, that was absolute fucking trash.
That was complete garbage. I have seen it. I don't think it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like First Class more.
Really?
I did. For me, it goes First Class, Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse.
Really?
I do. I mean, I love Apocalypse. It's a great movie.
First Class and Days of Future Past over Apocalypse.
For me, that's how I rank them. And all 3 of them are great. Love all 3 of them. Own all 3 of them. That's my order. I love the First Class movie. I think it's because Kevin Bacon's in it.
You know the worst Kevin Bacon movie ever?
There is no such thing.
Yes, there is.
I don't know, Friday the 13th because his junk's way too far out.
No.
No,
Have you seen this? It's a newer movie with Ryan Reynolds, Jeff Bridges, and Kevin
Fuck
Bacon.
you, R.I.P.D. is one of the greatest fucking
R.I.P.D. is fucking terrible.
You can just fuck off. That's a great movie.
That is fucking... It's a great movie to watch one time. It is not rewatchable at all.
Peanut Gallery or R.I.P.D.
Alright, just a second. Gus says Scarlet, which is the most OP character ever, single-handedly killed most of the mutants on Earth. Oh, fucking powered.
Yes.
Alright, and he
That
also
is true.
states later, the only good X-Men movie was Old Man Logan. I have not got to see Logan yet, so...
It is a great fucking movie. I won't lie, it's a great movie.
Alright.
Oh Man Logan is a good movie. I have it too. I actually have the black and white one. The 4K release, it came out with 3 different versions. One of them
Black and white? Oh, I bet
Yeah.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I haven't watched it black and white. I won't even lie. As soon as I got my 4K TV, I'm like, 4K, fuck everything else. 4K, fuck everything else. 4K, 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 4K.
Yeah, I still have a 32-inch LED.
Okay.
It works for me, man. It's a smart TV.
No.
But I don't need a smart TV because I've got an Xbox and a Switch.
No,
so
dude, you take your cracker ass to Walmart.
I'm not taking my cracker ass
Take your
anywhere.
cracker ass to Walmart.
Oh, can I be a Ritz cracker? I don't want to be a Zesta.
Alright, you take your Ritz ass
Thank
to Walmart.
Thank you.
Alright.
Thank
You go to the electronics section. You pick up the 50-inch 4K smart TV that's only $350.
Oh, I did not know this.
What? What did you
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, that's the next movie coming out.
What?
Yeah, they're doing the Phoenix now. They said, oh, fuck.
That gets me excited because I like that.
They set it up in the Apocalypse movie.
Oh, I want to take my Ritz cracker ass down to Walmart and pick up Apocalypse now.
Yeah, but while you're there, take your Ritz cracker.
I'm not buying no television. I like my TV, damn it. I got a good one.
You have 50
If it ain't
inches.
broke, don't fix it.
It is broke. It's not at least 50 inches.
Oh, god damn it. Here we go again. Gus is arguing with Joey. He's gonna... Gus is, I'll be skipping any Phoenix movie.
Well, you just skip to do along and miss a great movie. Because
Gus is one of my D&D players. Yeah. Gundragar represent. He's a dwarf.
I just killed one of my players.
Harsh DM. I damn near killed one the other night.
Well, here's the thing. The storyline we're playing in this, let's give it a short version of it. They were fighting a wizard that was so powerful that he was literally merging the realms of Eberron and Forgotten Realms into one realm. Successfully. This is how strong he was.
Nice.
Right? They kill him. It's a party. They kill him. Because he is so powerful, he's overconfident, so it's 5 versus 1, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And this little fucking dwarf decided to be a good idea, not only to cut off his head and keep it, but then to preserve it so it wouldn't rot.
So therefore, it's not truly dead.
Right. So you took something that was so powerful, it was going to merge 2 realms, and like, yeah, I'm going to keep it as
Is
a
this guy
souvenir.
fucking Perseus? Why does he need to carry a fucking head around in him?
Well, he was playing a crazy dwarf. He was good at that.
Mhm.
He liked to bathe in the blood of his enemies and shit. And yeah, whatever. So I'm like, alright, so you can put this in your bag. You're going to keep it. He's like, yep. I'm going to turn it into a puppet. So he'd literally, he'd act out. So I'm like, alright, you start hearing a voice in your head.
Oh, you made him go crazy.
I made his ass go crazy. And eventually the wizard, he lost enough checks, the wizard took over his brain, and then the whole party literally had to kill him.
That's fucking great. Gus plays Gundragar, who is a dwarf. Now, Gundragar is a great character because he has a weapon known as the Dwarven Thrower. It's a hammer.
Right. Hammer of returning, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's basically like Thor.
Yeah.
And it's OP against giants, man. I mean, it does double damage against giants. And he had to face a stone giant this past session, and he just blew through that son of a bitch. Like, I mean, he critted on his attack. He critted. And twice. He rolled because he got double attack. So I told him to check his crit because if you check a crit, it's an insta kill if you roll a third crit. So he critted twice. Does 74 fucking damage to a giant in one turn. It was badass.
Oh. I think I've told you this story before, but
he says, head in a jar. That's my kind of dwarf.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even a jar. He literally turned into a puppet. But if you're literally something so powerful, it was going to merge two realms and did successfully. You don't fuck with that. You burn it. You burn it.
I'm not too big on 4th edition, man. I don't know. When I say not too big, I don't know enough about it. Is there a spell called Contact Other Plane?
I'm sure there is.
Because there's a spell in 5e that it's a wizard spell.
Yes.
Like strictly wizard. I believe it's wizard. Yeah. And you have to succeed. If you do not succeed on a roll for Contact Other Plane, you go insane. Now, the most OP spell in the game is a cleric spell. Top out cleric spell. It's called Wish.
Oh, yeah.
You can grant anything. Any fucking thing can happen. But, yeah. So, just saying.
Yeah. No, the basic spells haven't really changed that much since fucking 1st edition.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Invisibility, levitation, shit like that.
Yeah, they make minor tweaks and changes and stuff.
Fireball.
Yeah, you know. Fuck that character. We're playing we just started. We're all like 2nd level. This fucking wizard got a fireball. Scroll. Wasn't even powerful enough to cast a spell. And we're in this fucking cave, and he's all like, I'm gonna use my scroll. We all don't know. He's like, I read my fireball scroll. Whole party dead.
Well,
I mean, he killed the bad guy. We're all dead too.
Well, Avery plays a character who is an insane wizard or sorcerer. I think he's a sorcerer. He might be a wizard. I'm not 100%. But no, he's sorcerer because he's arcane. But oh yeah, Gus has a necklace that's a mimic. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll have to tell you about that in a little bit. Avery's character. We are in his room, and my character is a halfling rogue, and I decided to lay down a thing of oil, and I have 1,000 ball bearings, and I throw these ball bearings on the floor, and I draw these enemies out.
Yeah. As
soon as they get in the oil and fall, I light it on fire. Avery's turn casts Thunder Wave. We're in an enclosed space. Imagine when this thing goes off, it's like...
That's worse than a claymore.
Well, it's a shotgun blast with burning BBs.
Right.
And he's just like, hello friends! Thunder Wave! I mean, and theoretically, on the game app, my DM was like, oh, are you sure you don't want to hide as a bonus action? I'm like, dude, I did not say I was hiding.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to live and die by the rules of the game. You know, if you kill my character, my fucking character dies. I'm not.
Honestly, as a bonus action, can I go all fucking dive?
Yeah. But luckily enough, I passed my dex save because I'm a very dexterous character.
So you dodged balls.
I dodged balls, but it was crazy. So you got a worst joke of the day?
Off the top of my head, I do not have a worst joke of the day. I can't believe it's your turn to come up with a worst joke of the day.
I came up with it the last time. Okay.
No, you didn't. I've done 2 podcasts without your ass.
Okay, chill out. One.
You got one?
I mean, I've got a ton of bad jokes. So.
Yeah, besides your face?
Yeah. Why did the duck cross the road?
So quack to the chicken. We told that one last time.
Oh.
You fucking failed.
I fail. Okay. Wow. All right.
What do you feed a vegetarian zombie?
What?
Grains.
Grains? That's fucking horrible. Whole grains or multi-grains?
I mean, they ain't picky.
Or granola.
Alright, come on now. I just pulled one out of my ass.
I'm thinking I'm going into the bank here, going into the vault.
The vault is dry.
The vault is dry, buddy. I mean, a lot of them are just so fucking bad.
Alright, you want to have a really, really bad joke? I got a really bad joke. So I was talking to this guy, right? And he is so bad at golf, he blew out his back.
Fuck you. I didn't blow it out. I just pulled a muscle.
It's golf. There's not even contact in that sport.
There is. The club contacts the ball.
So you screwed up hitting your stick with the ball?
Yes, my shaft.
It wasn't even your ball, was it?
No, I borrowed it.
You were using your
I
shaft.
can't think of a fucking joke, man. It's killing me.
I can tell it is hurting your brain. That's why I'm sitting there making fun of you because you
You
gotta
know,
keep the show going.
hey, I will say this.
What?
Do you know what the key to good comedy is?
What?
Timing.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Right.
What did the left eye say to the right eye?
What?
There's something in between us that smells.
Wow. That is a bad joke.
Wow.
What one olive say to the other?
Good times.
What one olive say to the other olive when it fell on the floor?
What?
Olive.
Olive. Damn it. Duck walks into a bar, orders 3 beers. Bartender says, "You want to pay for these now?" He says, "No, just put it on my bill."
Wow. Ham sandwich walks into the bar. Orders some french fries. Bartender says, "We don't serve food here."
Rope walks into a bar. Bartender looks at him, says, "We don't serve ropes." So he gets out, comes back in. He's got one of those nose glasses, mustaches on. He says, "I want a beer." He says, bartender says, "We don't serve ropes here." So he goes back and he starts twisting himself up, rubbing things together. His fucking fibers are going every which direction. He's twisted up and kinked up and all that. Walks back in. Bartender looks at him and says, "Aren't you a rope?" He says, "I'm afraid not."
Wow. That's bad.
That was bad.
I was doing your mom jokes the other day. Do you know any great...
Wait a second. You know what the hardest part about a rollerblading is?
What?
Having to tell your parents you're gay. Good job. Good job. Good stop. Good job.
Oh, that might be the winner. Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
Alright, I think on that note, the gay roller rain joke was enough. I think we're going to have to call it. Everybody,
Phone's dying.
Oh, no.
Phone's not dying.
if you like the show, we could always use extra support for better equipment. Patreon.com/worstjokes. And if you want to subscribe, it's on YouTube under Ask the Angry Ninja. It's on iTunes, Ask the Angry Ninja. Shit, this motherfucker is everywhere.
Yeah, and not to mention, I started a YouTube page for my comedy stuff that's going on. And I'll have a Patreon page coming out for that as well. So if you're interested in just dropping a little dime in the bucket, that would help out a little bit so I can get better equipment so you guys can see and hear me a lot better.
Yeah.
But ask the what is it? Ask the Ninja?
Ask the Angry Ninja.
Ask the Angry Ninja on YouTube. What's the Patreon?
Patreon.com/worstjokes.
Patreon.com/worstjokes. You know, just do what you can do for us. We love making you guys laugh and hope you guys like to listen to this. And be sure to check out Podomatic and download this stuff. So, like I always tell everybody, y'all just keep it classy.
Bam! Ninja Chapter.